This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
This is the future! Oh, what's up, everybody? How are we doing? Am I working? Does it work? Is this thing on? I don't know. It hasn't been in use, so I don't know if everything even works. Apparently it does. How is everyone today? Lovely to see you. Lovely to be back in the Kenman homestead. Sure, we'll go with that. It's August is for real. I have one of those things that everybody else out there, you all have. It's called a life that we try to live and be happy, you know, and do stuff. And August is a big one for me. For those of you who don't know, Minnesota State Fair is going on right now. I am a big fair-going person who, let me know in the chat if you like the State Fair. We will definitely be talking about it. I did some lives last week when I was there. I wanted to go live last Thursday at the fair, and I apologize. Wow, that's really blue. Color's really popping. It is storming like crazy right now, so if for some reason my power were to go out, I don't know, but it's raining like nuts right now. We got, my phone made an alert telling me it was coming, and it's a big system coming through. But so yeah, if for some reason I do go out, I will just grab my phone and go live off my phone. So if in fact that were to happen, no fret. But yeah, Laid Off Pete, I'm a Wisco man. Shout out to Minnesota. What's going on, Laid Off Pete? What's going on, Clint? Clint, first one in the house tonight. Arkansas EDC, Boo Anderson, Sebald. How you doing? Nice little crew so far. Mr. Eddie's going to be lurking for a bit, modding some knives. If anybody has not seen some of Mr. Eddie's knives, got some really cool stuff he's got for sale right now, so go check that out. Yeah, so August, I have, every year we go up north. My friend's family is from up there, and so we go up and we basically hijack their pontoon boat and hit up a couple disc golf courses and camp out and just have a good time and get on the boat and do some fishing and stuff like that. You might have seen I was live when I was out there. But I do that every year, and then my other friend has a tournament that he runs. He basically used to run the league that I run here before he moved to Owatonna. And when he moved there, he started having an annual Jorts Jam, is what it's called. So it's a tournament, and then we go back to his house and grill and camp out and party all night. It's a really good time. But you wear jorts. Everyone wears cutoff shorts. Just kind of a weird theme that he came up with once upon a time, and it just stuck. But it's exciting, it makes it fun. And his county fair also happens to go on when we're up there, so he's a few blocks away from that. So then we'll go to that little county fair, walk around, check that out. That takes up a couple solid weekends in August, and then boom, state fair here. Last weekend I was there all weekend. This weekend I'm going to be there all weekend, all through Labor Day. It's basically like this really excellent, enormous resort, club, bar, whatever you want to call it, that's only open for like 12 days out of the year. And so for those 12 days, you can get there as much as you want if you enjoy it. If you don't, I get it. Some people don't like crowds. Some people don't like trying crazy, exotic, fun, different foods that they don't usually get to try. So I don't understand that, you know, because there's so many good things. Who goes to the state fairs around where you guys live? I know Minnesota is definitely we're a big fair going state. Yeah. Woo! Haven't shaved in a while. I can see the grays coming in there. What's up, Justin? My man. Oops. There it is. My Cindy. Or Cindy. Cinder. The Savivi, or God. Kershaw Sender. Slow down. What's everyone been doing all week though? Man, I feel like I haven't been here. I'm behind on videos, although I guess I'm not behind. I am in desperate need to continue making more videos. I do not have the video that is posting tomorrow complete. So there's that. Like I said, been busy, got a little behind. Yeah. And I haven't had a chance to like relax and reflect and chill. And here we are. I have a lot of things on my list. Long story short, I'm not making excuses. I've just been a busy boy. What's going on, Josh 33025? Marco laid off. Wait, boo. What? Are you laid off or is Josh laid off? Either way, that kind of sucks. But I think there's always a new opportunity out there. Every time I've lost one job, I've fell into something else eventually and liked it more or got me to where I won. Love the X1 die job. Shaboosh. There it is. Just completed this. What do we think? I tried to do a fade. I noticed that my purple, actually in this light right here, you can kind of see it's pretty dark here and it is definitely a little lighter on that side. You can see it a little more in person and maybe at certain angles. But the thing is that purple, it hits hard and hits fast as far as dyeing. And it's a fast dyer. Because it takes quicker when you do the fade, I think you have less control. And so it just soaks in hard and then it ends up not showing up as much as if I were to have it much cooler of a temperature and maybe do quicker drops, more frequent drops. It would maybe take a little more time with it. I could probably get a really nice fade with that purple. But ultimately, more of a solid color with these and that back spacer. I'm not getting a good light right in the center there. Kind of has almost looks McDonald's-y right there. But it's cool. It's a fun little knife. I like the action on it. I haven't carried it too much, but you know me, I'm always getting some new ones and stuff and kind of swapping out and carrying something different every day. And yeah, so here we are. It's the... You guys hear that thunder? We had another storm on Monday. And let me tell you, the storm on Monday. What's up, Wheezy? How's it going, bud? Good to have you here. But the storm on... Neil McKenzie's got to go back to work. Thanks for that membership, though, Neil, right before we started. Been a member for 2 months, he said. But I don't know if you guys heard that because it was during the intro. And I think the intro sound overrides everything. But I do appreciate that, Neil. All right. So here we are. Thursday night. I got to work tomorrow. I'm probably going to take tomorrow off of the fair. I'm going to probably make some videos because Saturday, Sunday, Monday I'm going to be at the fair. And so I need to try to get some stuff filmed. I need to get some new knives. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. Somebody remind me. I need to buy a couple new knives. What should I get, right? Greg Vander Flippity Flip Flip in the house. What's going on, Greg? How you been? What have you been up to? Man, my is everything coming through okay? Am I running behind or anything? I feel like my internet's running slow. My well, I guess not laptop, my tablet, that's the word. See how it looks a little darker in here? It's I didn't change the lighting, it's just dark outside now because it's raining like a cats and dogs. I did change the lighting over here. I still am kind of working on that. I'm noticing there is, like when I brought this up, there's kind of a dead zone of light. I wonder if I did that. Oh, that's bright. Cut it over here. Not bad, but okay. What does it do if I turn that off? Things to constantly work on. I do have more lighting, so I will be able to adjust that a little bit. But is it breaking up or anything at all? Or we seem to be doing all right? Wheezy, Kenman looking for some stuff that's a little different. Wheezy, I am always looking. If you noticed in the most of recent, I've been getting some kind of oddball stuff. I got this concept hex recently. Basically, I picked up a few things from Concept. They gave me a nice little discount as a reviewer. And so this was just one of the things that I saw on there that was similar to kind of some of the fixed blade, smaller knives that I had. And just thought it would be a budget one. It's 14C28N, nice and thick. It's not super slicey, but it's because it's just so dense and short, you'd think it's almost like a scalpel, but look at how thick that is. It is a very thick blade. I took it to work one day, and as far as like holding it like this and like doing the box cutting that I do and the opening and cutting, I have a lot of things that are wrapped, like they'll be wrapped in like shrink wrap or something, so just gotta cut around the side of it to release it from that. And this is actually really good for stuff like that. It's an interesting knife. I may consider wrapping it or doing something. I don't know. What? Another weird one I got from Concept is this little Rio, this tiny little front flipper. I mean, just a little chonker. Nobody needs this, but everybody needs this, right? Oh, that's right. Greg got attacked by that dog, man. That sucks. The forearm puncture doesn't smell like spoiled meat. Ugh. Ugh. Other than that, though, you feeling better, though, Greg? You're healing up? Have a little hole in your arm? Anno the whole knife? Well, it's not... How do you anno... Justin, how would I anno that?
Titanium Justin became a member. Titanium Justin celebrates 2 months of membership. Anno the whole knife.
Did you guys hear that? I'm guessing. You did hear it. And no echo. I'll be dipped. Can you believe it? Stuff actually works. I had to hear it on the replay, but yeah. Yeah, so Justin, how do I anno a 14C28N? I don't know how to do that. If it was made out of titanium, I could. If it was made out of aluminum, somebody could, but I don't know any. I have not done that myself. Wow, is that behind that much? This one's way behind. That's why I'm wondering if my what do you call it? My internet's gonna act up on me from this storm. Storm? We're storm chasing? Oh boy. Anyway, I appreciate your second month of membership, Justin. Gas station member. But yeah, if anyone knows, or Justin, flame anno, I don't know, I'm interested. I don't know. Greg, I can feel 85% of the left middle finger. Got the big gash by the elbow. Still could use stitches. It's almost healed up. That is rough, bud. But you're getting there. Before you know it, it'll be just a scar. What's up, Ginger Fisher? How you doing? Okay, so my sounds work. What was I talking about? Yeah, okay, so that, I don't know. But I would like to do something to that. Like I said, I could maybe do a rap like with like a paracord or something. Or maybe I'll just keep it with the collection and move on. Other strange or interesting things I got recently. I got this Rosecraft Blades slip joint with that forward. Look at that choil right there. That just that choke up. But this half stop is just boom, boom, solid. Really cool looking knife though. They did get, what did they get? A Blade Show award for this one. But I can't remember how, if it's a big thunder. If you guys brought this to my attention, is that out of focus? During a live stream or what it was, but somehow someone stumbled me across this Rosecraft Blades. Super cool. I really dig it. But yeah, so like Wheezy said, I've been interested in trying some different stuff, looking for some new knives for the collection. Sebald sent you an email. Do I need to read it now, or should I read it later, or should I read it out loud in front of the class? Mr. Eddie just flame anode 2 knives, putting them together now. So you flame anode the actual steel itself, Mr. Eddie? I'm interested. We were talking about that earlier with the with this one, and that was who in my brain. I think it was Paul. It was one of the Pauls. Had mentioned hitting this with some flame and kind of doing something to that clip. So it's on my radar. No, you can do it later, but do it out loud. You know, that's kind of a mixed bag answer right there. Mr. Eddie, it can be done. I've done it on carbon steel blades. So you just got to be careful about how you're hitting it with the heat, because I would hate to, like, if you get close to the sharp edge, to like mess up the integrity of it if you got it too hot, or you don't really need to hit it for very long. Just kind of like flashes across it, or how does that work? I guess shut up, Kenman. Go do the research and do it on your channel so we can watch. Greg won a penguin with customized micarta scales and a Finch Chernobyl from EDC. Finch Chernobyl. I don't know that one. Last Saturday was cool. Always love to win. Yeah, I tried to go live last Thursday, but then, long story short, I was at the fair. It was day one, and I didn't bump into, my parents and family ended up going that day too. So my friends were there, my family was there. A lot of things, walking around, showing people some stuff, and just had to be part of life that day. And then so that I did go live a little bit on, was it Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday? I don't remember. I think it was Friday and Saturday. Ken Fix, what's going on, Ken? Kenman found a day away from the state fair. That's right. Ken, you're going tomorrow, huh? I will not see you there. I got to work all day. And I'll be there Saturday, Sunday, Monday. If you have an extra ticket, though, Ken, let me know. I'll take it. Otherwise, I'll see you there this weekend for sure. Sebald, I love the penguin. Penguin is good. I had one. I sold that one, right? Yeah, I did a custom to it, and then it sold. What was the other one? The parrot. Did I have 2 penguins? I may have gone through 2 penguins. I know I had a penguin and a parrot. They were both fun. Both of them were tight out of the box. If anyone ever gets a budget one, I think that one was like $30, and it was stiff out of the box, but after doing the dye, took it apart, put it back together, basically just if you just kind of adjust it, loosen it, tighten it a little bit, add some oil, mess around with it on the couch for a while, they both ended up turning out to be really smooth. They were stiff. They didn't want to drop shut, and then, like I said, very shortly after having them and not putting too much effort into it, they both turned into really, really nice knives. What was it? The parrot? I think the parrot was the one, though, that came with the clips. One of those clips where it doesn't bend over itself, you know, so it's not like, well, of course I grabbed a wire clip, but how most of them go this way and then bend back over the other direction. It was one of those ones that just goes this way and then up and then over and then back down. I hate those things. I probably have it laying over here somewhere. I do a lot of custom stuff, as you know. I have purchased. I've picked up several titanium clips from a few companies, which is really cool, and do some swaps, anodize the clips, and then kind of make a knife just a little bit cooler, a little bit more customized with it. But then I take the other clip off and I save it, and just some of them I've gone through. Even some of the smaller knives, I've done a few, like the the Urban Bowie, and I don't have a clip on there, so I took that clip off and I never actually put it back. And this one, I like actually having it with the lanyards, the Edyards. It gives me that pinky grab right on the end here. It feels really nice. And then I use this as like a 5th pocket knife, so you can drop it in that pocket, and then basically a little bit of the lanyard sticking out, easy to grab, get it out, open it and use it. And so that gives me extra pocket clips. Another one would be like the mini pyrite, basically exact same situation. Really cool with that on there. And then you don't really need that clip, and then you can take that clip and potentially put it on another knife. And yeah. Are there any knives at the state fair? I don't think so. I looked a little bit. There are kitchen knives. There is one place in one of the merch marts that has basically a ton of kitchen knives. I was gonna go kind of talk to them, maybe consider just making a video. But I didn't. If anyone's interested in that, maybe I will this weekend. It's not really like you would think there would be kind of potential like vendors, because there's some sections of there where you go through and there's just all types of tools and trinkets and things that you use like for cleaning your house, or you know, just it's they're selling stuff. It's a fair, you know, what's up. But you would think that there would be just a couple vendors like that, because there's even ones that have like stuff for brewing, like beer, or like the ones they sell the little casks that you can age like whiskeys and stuff with. But yeah, not much as far as knives, unfortunately. Although if there was, I already would have probably videotaped them a little bit. Another one of the new concepts that I got is this BTF, which stands for Basic Tonto Folder. It's got a thumb disc on it, although it's not quite a full disc. It's kind of a cut off disc, but the action on this thing is cool. Flicks out really easy, thumbs out really easy. It's got a really nice drop shut action. I like the way it kind of has like a bamboo kind of a feel for that handle. It's like a G10, but you can see it's kind of contoured. There, if I get my hand in the way, you can see those bumps, ridges kind of go up. Yeah, Ken, I guess safety would be a concern, but I mean, at the same time, I mean, if they have that place that you can buy those kitchen knives at, I mean, those kitchen knives are huge. I mean, they're not as discreet, but once you have a knife out, you're no longer being discreet, you know, or I don't know. But yeah, you could buy a whole ton of kitchen knives and walk around the fair with them. I don't know. But yeah, I did get it because it is kind of a thing, and like, but there's also public like gun show, knife show, things like that where you're going and they have vendors of all sorts, you know, and there could be one vendor that's selling like old vintage toys and trinkets and stuff right next to some knives, right next to someone who's doing crochet doilies and stuff, right? You know what I mean? Like it could take all types. All in one place, and that's I've seen that. I've been to that, you know. Fair's a good time though, really good time. I highly recommend it if you've never been. If there is one in your area, what's to hurt to go check it out once? What's to hurt? Okay, Ken, is it raining pretty hard where you are? Because it hit really hard about an hour ago. It kind of let up a little bit, but it's definitely still coming down. But my phone gave me an alert. On Monday when we had the storm, I didn't get a phone alert, but the tornado sirens were going off, I guess, by Riverfront. But today my phone actually, it was like boop, boop, whatever, severe thunderstorm warning in your area. Seek shelter immediately. It didn't say that, but it did warn me. Mail call. I got a few things in the mail. I did have some unboxings, but I did get some stuff from I got these stickers from I wonder if you can guess who. It's real nice looking Weldon Carry stickers came in the mail. Thanks, bud, for those. Stacy also sent me a stack of the Bolstered Blades stickers. Very cool. I love that owl. Owls are really, really awesome looking birds. What's up, Mad Yako? Did I miss... Is Grizzle Bear here? Did I see him sneak in? And I just now had like a squirrel moment. What's going on, Mad Yako? Good to see ya. But yeah, so Stacy sent me a few. I really love owls, so that's a really cool. I love her logo. That's great. It's great. And then I also got a bunch from Rob. Whoa. Some of the small ones and some of the larger ones. Cool stuff. I have gotten some from Grizzle Bear and a few other people as well. I will be using them for my next and upcoming giveaways, and I'll be putting up little packs and stuff and having those for some of that. I'm definitely going to keep at least one of each for myself, you know, not to be overly greedy or anything, but I was actually trying to come up with something what I wanted to do with some stickers rather than just making a board or a wall like everybody does. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I was just trying to think of another, you know, just an additional way to do it or whatever. I was at Jake and Dave's and went inside because it got scary for 5 minutes. We actually thought there was a potential tornado. It was like that on Monday too. It was just nuts. And then it was like you could see the sun over in one direction, and it was red like the wall behind me in one direction, and then there was lightning coming down, and then we had a double rainbow. It was crazy. Brown Sugar 69. Hello. How's it going today? But yeah, not so bad right now. It looks like the rain kind of let up just a little bit. And I just had another squirrel moment. But that's fine. That's totally fine. I had somewhere I was going. 1 + 1 + 2 + 1, not 1 + 2 + 1 + 1. Another one that, since I haven't been live since I picked this one up, was this bad boy right here. This is my first Devo Knives Pony Stout. Ugh. This thing is excellent. I am super excited about this one. I did actually make a poll. Some of you probably already voted on it. I haven't pulled the trigger on that yet. I was looking for a new knife in the $150 to $200 range. I know this kind of falls in that category. This is not the knife that I was in the poll. I was looking at a Devo Lush and a PM2. I don't even remember the other ones. An Arcade and Milita, and I'm still kind of on the fence, kind of leaning on the Spyderco, but not 100% sure. Yeah, the Pony Stout is a beaut, says Aaron. I really dig this. And with that forward, I was always a bigger knife guy. I want a knife that I can hold in my hand. It feels solid. It takes up my hand. It's good. But these little forward finger choil spots, when you put that on a knife, look at this. I can grab on here. Now I do indeed have a full grip, and it feels nice. My thumb sits in that little notch. I enjoy that. I get out here like this. This knife just feels great. This is like a using knife that I will be happy to kind of carry around. It's not too large, and I dig it. Plus, it's all titanium, and the hardware is titanium. Not the clip, but like the pivot and the screws and stuff. So, anodizing time. I'm going to ano this for sure. I don't know exactly how. If anyone has any thoughts, comment. Let me know. We can do at least a solid color or some multicolor fade or something on here. Or I could do a color laser removal in another color like we did with Meredith's. I could do it all one color, sand the top so that the color remains inside the grooves, and then do another color. And then the color of the grooves, I could do the other parts with, so then it would be one color, but then the parts and the grooves would be another color. Ooh, I like that idea. Shack hands. He's got the shack hands, yeah. Arkansas EDC, Kenman, did you pick up an Ozark Trail D2 axis lock? Everybody else did. Do I need to jump on the train and go to Walmart? Is that where they are? I haven't yet, but I could. What's up, Jason Beecher? How you doing? Got the Pharaoh Monster discount code if you're interested. Kaiser Veritas G10 or Bulldog. Which should I get first? Any thoughts, anybody? Mr. Eddie sent a video. I'm going to have to go look that up in a second. Just lightning anode a stout right now. Oh, is that what the video is? We're going to have to look at that. I got some projects for some people I got to do. Stacy's is one of them. Meredith's is one of them. Grizzle Bear is the other one. They are all going to be happening super soon, but as per usual, I'm a little behind. This month was gnarly, like I said. But I do want some comments on the Pony Stout. What kind of anode job we're thinking about doing. All right, let me pull this up over here. Instagram. I'm so poor I can't pay attention. That's a good one. I don't want to sign up for text alerts. What do you... All right. Did you... No, Mr. Eddie, did you set... Oh, you sent it to me. Here's a moment where my internet is being slow. Got some ferric chloride in the mail yesterday, says Mad Yako. Looks like you're going to be having some fun with that pretty soon. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Stop doing this to me. I'm trying. There it is. Ooh, swirly. Hold still. I'm trying to get a spot like that. Stay. Oh, come on. And then it didn't. Stinker post. Boom. That looks fun. Got a nice oily kind of a... I almost want to see it in more light. So did you do something different to the backspacer then? Or heated it more to get more gold? I'm not sure how that works. It looks cool though. What's everyone think? It's a fun knife. Mine's so clean and pretty right now. But, yeah, we're doing something to it for sure. For sure. Everybody been watching the new little series I kind of started, the All in a Day series. If you haven't, yeah, basically... the way it works is you have to go on, more than likely Amazon is the best place. But I go on to Amazon, I type in pocket knives. Then I go to delivery, and then you have to type in same day delivery. And then it cuts you down. There was one day there was only like 8 things, and then the second day I did it, there was like 20. And then when I just did it recently, there was like maybe 25, 30, and they weren't all the same. So it kind of changes. They're not always, that's kind of one thing I'm going to have to talk about in the next one I do, is that it's not consistent. And if I do it and then I can get it, and I don't want people to be like, oh, well, you said that that's what it was, and so I went to go get it, and then it's not that price anymore, or I can't get it the same day, or who was it? Robo or Blade Walker, one of those guys was saying where they live, they just don't have same day delivery just because it's more of just a location thing. And I'm in the metro in the Minneapolis, St. Paul area. And so they've got warehouses that are not far away that are just stocked full of certain things. And so if you make a purchase on some of those, you can literally get it that day. What's going on, Kathleen? How are you today? Oh, Pepin Horse is also here. What's up? Der Peppenhorst. Yeah. But so I've done a few of the same day. One of them was the Civivi Mini Praxis, which is a great knife. I'll get my mug out of the way here. If you do not have a Mini Praxis and you were looking for a, man, what's my problem? $30 knife. That just works great. Civivi does make some good stuff. Nice little liner lock, drop shut good. Got that little flipper tab for just an easy out. And there is no fuller on there or anything, but you can get in there with your, I'm failing today. You can just get in there and give it a good push and get it to come out. But it does have a nice detent. It's not like the detent is weak. Boom. It's strong. A little bit of that flipper tab just pushes it right out. But for $30, I ordered this at like 10 a.m. and by like 2 p.m. it was at my door. I did the unboxing, filmed the video, and so it's an all-in-one day is the way I'm kind of doing the challenge. Like, not that I've challenged other people, it's just kind of a little series that I just started for fun. That is one that I did. Where is the next one that I did? Well, I've got one down here, but man, I thought I had them out. I don't see it. When you got tons of knives out all over in front of you, it just makes it like a madhouse. I don't see it. I don't see any of them. God dang it. What is wrong with you? Anyway. Bunch of, Iowa, what's going on? Man, we were talking about fishing earlier today. I need to get out. I have not been fishing enough this year. Knives are life, addicted to blades. What's going on? What was everyone up to? Iowa goes fishing quite a bit. It's one of those things. You can do it. I can go do it. I just don't. You get busy. This month sucked for pretty much anything. I was booked constantly for every single little moment, and then every moment that I had that was free, I was making some videos and stuff, and boom, month's over. Boo Anderson, Milita should be here tomorrow. I would love to get a Milita. Iowa AK is going Saturday and Monday. Why wouldn't you? See, I'm not. Well, why wouldn't you? I'll tell you. I'm not, because I'm going to be state fairing. Another buddy wanted me to come over, grill out on Saturday. I'm like, I can't state fairing. He's like, come on. It's like, oh. The reality is I can state fair this weekend, and then I cannot state fair for about 350 days. But I could go to that guy's house every weekend up till then and grill out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when it's there, you hit it when you can. And when it's gone, it's gone. Because after this weekend, it's gone. And next weekend, won't be able to go do it. So we're free to then do all the other things we want to do all winter. I have 4 Militas, says Josh. Is Fook in the house? Oh, Fook. I didn't see you in there either. What's going on, Fook? My main man right there. What's up, dude? How you been? Take a 4-hour drive and join me. Iowa, okay, now that August is over, we're getting back into the swing of things. That's certainly something that could be done, because we could make a few videos, catch some fish, have a good time. I could get down with that. Probably maybe bump into Justin. Boo. 4 variants. I have the 4 variants of Militas. Did you get one of the newer ones, or do you have the DLC with the purple whatever that fat carbon stuff is? So talking with I think I did mention it once maybe, but it's still kind of a pipe dream. It hasn't really become a reality yet. But talking with my Kaiser rep, we were talking about the Militas, and he did say that he had spoken with the designer team and stuff, and they were in the works of they're working up to do a left-handed Milita. And I don't want to say it's all because of me, but it should all be because of me. You know, I told him, hey, go tell those guys they should make a lefty version. Then he comes back and tells me that they probably are now. So, I mean, you're welcome. I'm kidding. I'm not that cocky. But it would be cool if they did. I did mention it, and they now seem to be liking the idea. So I'm going to hold out a little bit more to get a little more information from them soon to see how far along it is, because I was considering gonna get a Milita. But if they are gonna do a lefty and it's going to be in less than a year, then I would maybe consider waiting. But looks good. Just for me. They're only going to make one. That'd be something. Speaking of Kaiser, though, that was another one. I did get Baboosh, the new Assassin with the Nitro V and the Ultim. How cool is this bad boy right here? It's got that great clutch lock action. Whoops, caught myself on it right there. But the flick out is good. The thumb out is great. Has anyone taken the springs and adjusted them to like the tighter or looser tension? I've always been pretty happy with how they are right out of the box. I don't know how many Kaiser clutch locks I have. At least 3, 4, 5 maybe. But they all have a similar, really nice, I mean, as far as crossbar lock, axis locks go, I think Kaiser's clutch lock is pretty much a win. I mean, yeah, Kenman, they sent you that knife. You didn't have to pay for it. It's easy for you to say it's awesome. Well, you could say that, but this knife is awesome. So there's that. I already loved Kaiser. I was already addicted to them before they started sending me stuff. So it's a little bit easy. Maybe I am a little biased because of that. But the reason I like them is because they make quality stuff. They stand by it. They have been very communicative. Is that a word? Sure. With me about stuff. When I had the issue with the Bugai, they let me send it in and they sent me a new one. The action and the feel of the knives that I get from them are just fantastic. This is basically like the Drop Bear feel. They're really a very similar knife. I mean, they got a little different style to them and stuff. But ultimately, because they have that same lock, they have the same thumb studs, it feels like a very similar, I almost want to say the Drop Bear is a little beefier, feels a little bit more like there's a little more presence in the hand. So I almost prefer that. The jimps are a little bit longer out on the blade. And I love the micarta feel. But look, I love it when you've got your Ultim with black liners and then a silver blade, because then you can see that blade. Trying to get a good angle there, but you can see the blade when it's down in there because it plays off that black. If it was black and black, you wouldn't see that line and stuff. It would just all just blend in and you'd be able to see through it when it was open, but you wouldn't have that contrast like that. I just dig it. I think that's cool. What's the other ones I got? I got a couple other Ultims that are, or at least one that's that way. Man. This one, where? Nope. Jeez, there's no idiot. But yeah, like the Hectare's got that same thing where you just got that black liner in there that does that really nice contrast with that blade. I just think that looks super cool. I dig it. I love the Ultim. I know some people don't. Josh just got the 2 Transformer knives from SMKW. I am not aware of that. Huh. I'll have to look that up. So they have the Transformer knives from SM. Oh, that's like the blue and red one with the flames and the yeah. I did see that. If this is what I'm thinking of. Had the cash for the Milita, adjusted to Drop Bear, but the hole 5 is always my fave. What hole does it, where do they put it on? Do they put it in the middle when you get it? That's what I was guessing it was. Tighter feels better to me. I don't like crossbar locks though. I can see how I'd prefer the tighter as well. What's up, Pawns? Never had an issue with the Benchmade setting. I can't see myself making it looser or tighter. Yeah, Arkansas, it's like that's why I haven't had any issues with it. And if it feels just great right out of the box, like my Mini Towser K, Favorite knife, right here. I'll say it. Purple drop bear with no liners coming out. I have not. I have not. Where is that out? Is that on the Kaiser site right now, or is that from somewhere else? Left-handed people need to quit complaining and fix themselves. I tell ya. I tell ya. Ugh. Who doesn't love this? That titanium. Should I do something with this, or should I just leave it? God, I love it the way it is. It could look cool with some color, but... because then the color would stay in all the cracks or all the grooves of the frag, and then the tops would wear. Could be interesting. Proud to say I have 0 Kaisers. Mr. Eddie, are you sure? Because I remember a time when you were like, oh, I don't have any CJRBs or whatever. And then you're like, oh, wait, I have this pyrite right here. And then you realized you did. So Arkansas EDC says it was Bumblebee and Optimus were the two that Wheezy's, what was it, Josh got. Sebald says he likes Ultim as well, but doesn't have any yet. It is cool. It feels nice. I like yellow. I like the feel of it. What was the other Ultim that I have? Lights. Of course, I'm charging up my lights over here, so I can't see. I feel like I'm missing another one. I got this one's almost completely more of a see-through, lighter yellow. It's definitely a little bit more light PP color on the Bull Tusk. Jeez. Bull Tusk is a cool knife though. This was what I was talking about when I like bigger knives. Generally more onto the... Boom. Alright. I would like a nice Milita at some point, says Fook. You need to revoke Mr. Eddie's wrench. You know, Mr. Eddie and I got a good relationship going. I like to razz him. He likes to razz me a little bit, so he's cool for now. For now. I can't even... Delaney shows up. What's up, Delaney? Boom. Jumpin' Jack. Lighting. Focus. I hate you more than life itself. Gotta send this out. Got one more thing I need to do though before I do, Delaney, but I'll get it in the mail after this weekend, because tomorrow at work I'm gonna knock out that other thing for you. I mean, what other thing? What are we talking about? I don't know. I wish someone would make custom inlays for the Milita. Josh, I might be doing that. I could start talking about my CNC machine that I still haven't put together and got done. That's all, man, I tell you, the last month and a half. August gets me tough. I cannot do projects. I can't do anything. I was barely able to scrape together making videos for the channel. But the inlays for the Milita are not very complex. And I have a CNC machine, and I am going to start making some scales. I'm looking at scanning equipment right now so that I can take just like a scale and then scan it and then bring that in, and I can do some editing to it and just have better options and abilities to create. Excited for it, but I'm a little behind. Crybaby, want to see the wrench in use. Now don't misuse the wrench. That will get you in trouble. Everybody play nice. Looks great, brother. Lighting doesn't show up worth it's my, and my focus right here is my only, look at that, it focuses on my hand really quick. Grizzle Bear, how's my Veritas coming along? LOL. It's right here. You are right here, right next to, I've got Meredith's knife right here. I've got your knife right here. And I've got Stacy's knife right here. They're all ready to go. If you call the Milita killer, as far as for lefties go, although it isn't, the Milita kind of has more of a bolster lock, so there's only about that much of it showing versus this is all showing. But I can sit here and put my hand right like this and then fail. But you can open this, flicking it out with your left hand, no problem. The front flipper is really nice. You can swap the clip to the other side. They have that little removable peg that blends in that you can't even see unless I get it to the right angle. But that peg comes out and gets swapped to the other side, and it keeps that nice pattern going. Really like this. But we're going to do some anodizing customization stuff to this bad boy for the good old Grizzle Bear. That's pretty much on deck. So yeah, last chance to make some final decisions, bud, on what we'll do. He don't make leather pants, or does he? Sub to find out. Grizzle Bear, leather crack. I love it. That's great. There's the tech issues we've grown to love. What's happening now? Maybe I just missed something. What was nuts? So what's happening? Delaney says, okay, yeah, I thought it was on my end. That was nuts. He's back. Was I gone? I must have. How long was I out? Okay, yeah, I thought it was gonna be back. He's back. How much did you guys miss? So I was out for about a minute. Well, we were talking about this Veritas, and how it works good for the lefties. And I dig it. This one is Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting. The front flipper action is awesome on this. If you were kind of on the fence between this and a Milita, I don't know if anybody else has anything to say, but I mean, they're really very similar. Oh, I see that I failed that one, but then I caught it and brought it the rest of the way. Action on this does feel really nice. Like I said, you can flip the clip to the other side, so if you're a lefty and you prefer that. Although from what I've heard, the Milita, you can't swap the clip, but you don't really have any issues with that lock. Although I don't really have any with this either. I can slam my thumb on that. I mean, if I push really hard like this, it kind of sticks, but I can still end up beating it. Sure. When your neighbor came in for the unboxing the other night at dinner time. All right, so we had our first issue with the storm, I guess. Let's hope that we don't have another. So I'm gonna put this back away, but watch for this coming really soon. We're gonna do the tear down and prep for the custom job on that one. We also have Meredith's. I haven't seen Meredith in here tonight, but we have her pyrite that we're gonna do something to. She hasn't really made a final decision on it yet. Have you seen, and what do you think about the intro knife by Until the Edge? I do not know anything about that. Let's look that up. But yeah, so hers kind of like Delaney's. We're going to do something too. I could put her logo on there kind of like we did for Delaney's, or I could do some type of a pattern on there, like this pattern I did on this Pilar. Or, I don't know. We have options. Or I could even try, although it would have to be aluminum. This is a steel handle. the CJRB agave. This has an aluminum handle, so I was able to do a white mark. And so then I did a reverse image of the agave pattern, right? And then, so the laser mark is the white section, and then the black silver parts are the parts that were left behind and not laser marked. Digging that pattern and the white pattern as well. So, oh, you like this one also? It's kind of a nice little simple, almost like fish scale pattern. Actually, to be honest, everybody can give me a quick opinion. Okay, I gotta remember though, we're gonna look up the intro knife by Until the Edge in just a second. I haven't lost. I sort of squirreled, but I haven't fully squirreled. Where is it? There it is. Okay, another one I was working on. I haven't posted the video for it yet, but the initial mark, I did do the, oh, we're never going to be able to see that. You can see the little bee with the eyes on the pocket clip. Hold on. That's way too small. I did that on the CRKT as well. Might be a little easier to see on this. Boom. With that little logo next to that, if I put it this way, it's a little KDK. Little maker's mark I was working on. I put that on this clip as well, but you can't really see that. But this was my initial, this Kershaw that I got. Oh, this Kershaw was another one with the one day. Found it, bought it, ordered it, shipped it, unboxed it, all in the one day. This lighting is not really showcasing it very well, but it is that kind of same fish scale pattern. And then what I did is I covered up the Kershaw so it didn't actually mark where the Kershaw was. And I haven't decided what I think about this. It looks okay. There's not much I can really do other than put something over the top of it. And so I could make another pattern that, you know, it would be tough to line up, but I could do something else and then have them just cross over each other and get funky. Let me know what you think. It looks kind of basic now, but it is a basic knife. Wow, look at that horrible focus. How did I do that? Now I can't even get it to focus down here. Kidding me? You got to be. There it goes. Got it. Got it. Okay. All right, let's look this up. I love there. What do you think of the wild species? That's this one here. I'm trying to find that other one. I can't remember what it was called now, and I gotta look it up. This was a decent price. I like the G10 liner with the multicolored layers. The front flipper action is... The front flipper action is great. It works really good, and the thumb stud does work really nice. If you are interested in the Wild series, check one out. It's pretty fun. Okay, where is that? The intro knife by Until the Edge. Okay, I see a video. Stand by, you guys. Like looking the side of my head? So dramatic. Oh, found it. Found it. Getting there. Maybe I could open up and go like this. Getting out of the way. Okay, Until the Edge. I've never been here before. Thank you, Vonto. Gifted a membership. Who got it? No, Knives Are Live. Knives Are Life. Got a membership gifted to you from Vonto. Very cool. Go ahead and check out those new emojis you get. You can use. Anyone who's a member, go ahead and blast some emojis in the chat. Show them what it's about. Okay. So which one did he say to look at? The intro. Oh, there it is. The intro. Kind of just scanning all of them here quick. Who's got one of these? $60. Until the Edge. Okay. For $60, you get 14C28N. That is cool. Micarta. All right. Not bad. I'm interested in the shape. I like the big fuller hole. I dig this. I think that at $60, I might have to jump on the train here and pick one of these up. I'm going to go ahead and save this page. Yeah, does anyone in the chat, has anyone bought anything from Until the Edge? So the intro, oh, they've got one with thumb studs. Okay, I see. So these are all intros. Wow, that is some crazy looking handle. Justin thinks they look nice. Just bought 3 days ago. No lefty stuff. Yeah, that's fine though, laid off Pete. I'm still... Yeah, laid off. So did you get them already, or did you just ordered them? Why is my... Oh. Feel like I'm missing stuff. Big Bald was here and had to take off. I didn't even see him in here. Sorry about that, Big Bald. But Boo's got to also run. Thanks for swinging in, hanging out, Boo. Vonto, I am doing all right. The storm is nuts. I guess it did kind of affect my stream for a second there. I didn't really notice personally, but people let me know I did bop out for about 30 seconds. It was coming down like crazy just before I started, and then it kind of chilled out. It's still kind of raining now. I don't know how long it's supposed to keep going on, but I did an alert on my phone that was like, severe thunderstorm is approaching your area. Please seek shelter, or something like that. It was something. So Laid Off Pete says ship today. Keep us posted. I'm probably going to have to order one myself. That's something I do want to talk about today. Sorry, having a little drink there. I am interested. Censor! What's up, Censor? I'm interested in some new knives and some, I'm always interested in what other people are looking at, what people are getting. And let me know. I want to do stuff like we're doing right now. And handmade lacquer craft. That is interesting. So that $60 knife is $160 in this version. Why? See, that's something that bugs me with. Why does the site, so it's sold out, but that means I don't get to see the information on the knife. Like, you could still have the list saying, what the blade steel is, and and stuff. Limited edition, the handle, but is the handle the only thing that's different, or what? Lacquer craft is a surface treatment. It originated in East Asia and has been used for thousands of years. Okay. I'm all right with that, but I'd like to know if the blade steel is different. And they do not say. But it's $100 more. I mean, would it be, who would think it would be $100 more just for the handle material difference? I don't know. I would think that it would probably be a different blade steel as well. I kind of like the shape of this too, this forward thing. I don't know about the secondary razor blade kind of a edge in the middle there. I want to talk about making our own lacquer scales. That's right, Mad Yako. Wouldn't be that hard. I've done acrylic stuff. I do a lot of woodworking and stuff on the lathe where I'll take a chunk of wood that's kind of crazy and then put it in something and then add resin to it and turn it into more of a solid chunk. So it's kind of like pouring resin or pouring the lacquer and making the blanks basically. And now you got those blanks, and then I can put those blanks on my CNC and make some custom. I am interested in doing it, and we're getting there. That's where my brain is thinking. Went with the micarta. The rest were sold out. Yeah, I love micarta. To be honest, I probably would prefer the micarta. Man, that thing is wild looking. What's everybody think about this one? This D-trail. I just like it because it's weird. The forward angle of attack of the blade, the way that it kind of leans in, I feel like it would be a really nice cutter. This D-trail drop point's a nice clean look too. Also 14C. Did you get the micarta with the hole or with the thumb stud laid off? I think the hole. I think if I were to get any of them, it probably would be this one right here. They say that's denim blue. That looks kind of green. Kind of green to me. I guess there next to this one looks more green. I'm not a big the black blades. I prefer just a silver blade, I guess, more often than not. Mad Yako's working on some denim hanks. Making hanks. So what are you're sewing up hanks? You do that by hand, or do you have a machine? I know they're not too big, but by hand would probably take a little while. Sorry if I don't respond timely, walking my dog at the park. Hopefully, or hope no thumb stud. Gray. Yeah, Pete, don't worry about that. If you ever watch any of my lives, you'll learn that I get way behind, and sometimes I'll reply to something in chat that someone said minutes ago, and I have moments, and so it's no worries. It's all good. You actually responded. It's cool. I'm interested to see how you like it. You'll probably get it before I have a chance to order one, but at $60, I might order one. Where are they out of? About lifestyle of traveling between city and the outdoors. Oh, they're just talking urban outdoor. So they didn't really tell me. I wonder where they're out of. And I wonder who makes the knives, or who they're. Interesting. So they only have the intro as of now. Fairly new. So, everybody, Ron Dobbins, what's going on, Ron? What, if you were looking to buy a knife right now, what's everyone looking at? What should I be looking for? I can bring up some things that I'm interested in. Here is one of them. The new Tempest, what's it called? Microjet's coming out soon. This one right here. What did Case? He said it's going to be coming out towards the end of the month, or about within a month or so from now. But yeah, this one here, titanium. I can't remember the blade steel. Of course, it's not making it easy for me to look at. Details to come. Yeah, maybe he hadn't decided on one, but that titanium with those micro grooves is really cool. I'm definitely interested in that one. Also interested in this, the Asher Knives Spiral, the Warney. Look at that thing. Can I make a picture bigger? That sucks. But yeah, who's got an Asher? I like the way this Warncliffe looks. It just is a sweet looking knife. Ron Dobbins says get a Devo. I just did. I just got this Pony Stout. One of my most recent purchases. Got a few other things from Concept recently, and I guess I got the Kaiser, but they sent that to me. I bought this though. This is a White Mountain Knives exclusive premium titanium Pony Stout. My first Evo. I love it though. I feel really nice about this. This is something I would carry and use. I'm going to be doing some titanium anodizing customizations to it soon. I'm also looking at the what's that other Devo? Lush. I really like the way the Lush looks, but I'm kind of on the fence right now. That's on the more of a premium side. I do have a budget set aside for a premium right now, but I'm also kind of looking for stuff that's kind of the $100 or the $60 to $100 range as well. What do we got? Let me back up the chat a second here. Use it up. Yeah, Yako said he sews up with his with a sewing machine, which is cool. Ron Dobbins, what's up, everyone? Okay, EDC for today is the Pina Mula, Golden Design Nugget, and Jack Wolf Venom. Nice, nice. Sabald, Civivi Vision, FG. I'm interested in it. I think in Ultim would be the one. Vision FG is one of my favorite knives. Action is awesome, as you can see. Oops. Failed to close. I have my my baby finger issue. You can almost see it in that angle right there. You see the very tip is kind of looks like a blister almost. I cut the end of my finger off over, I guess it's been over a year now. But a little baby finger grew out of that little spot right there, and sometimes when I do this, it's right on that spot that I can't feel. And then there's times where I'm on like my phone, and I go like this on my phone, and like it doesn't see that as human. Non-human chunk of my finger. But yeah, dude, the Vision FG is a win. If you don't have one and you are interested in getting one, I can only say 100% go ahead and do it. It's a great knife. It feels really good in the hand. Cuts really nice. Great size. I like that spot where that little forward finger choil kind of is. The lock is fully ambidextrous. The thumb studs work really good. The flick out is great. I had some issues with mine right off the bat, but it turned out I just was expecting it to be amazing right away, and I just needed to adjust it a little bit and mess around with it for a while, and now it's just as perfect as can be. It's solid, it doesn't move, and it's a great knife. Love it. FG. Ron Dobbins, so if I did get another Devo, which one should I get? And he says he has all the Asher Spyro knives. You do. So, Ron, would you say that I'm on the right track, though, then, if I'm looking at the Ashers? Because I think this Warnie is dope. I want it. Thanks for looking. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy buying it, says Laid Off Pete. It was 2 a.m. and I pulled the trigger. You know how it goes. Yeah, $60. You can't be too... I wouldn't stress too much about a $60 late night purchase. The Devo Nip Light. Kathleen, you picked up a Nip? Or a Nip Light? So you just got that? Which one did you get? That Ultim one looks nice. Or they do have one, the Blade Binge, I'm sorry, Eric. Blade Binge, what do they call it over there? The Dark Matter series or something like that? Very cool. Stacy, what's going on, Stace? I did show off your stickers that I got in the mail. Oh, I'm not on. What am I doing? Where are my buttons? I did show off, Stacy, your stickers that you sent, and we were looking... All right, I guess we didn't actually look at your knife, but I was talking about upcoming projects that I have in the works, and Stacy, yours is one. We need to get a little finalization. I don't know. I'm going to start doing some cool anodizing stuff next week, and but we do need to kind of completely lock down kind of a final thought on what we want to do with your knife. But that will be coming up really soon. Thank you for your patience. What are you up to tonight, Stace? All right. Ron, get it. You will love it. I love mine. I'm assuming he's talking about the Ashers. I'm definitely thinking about it. They are cool looking. I was also looking at the Devo Lush. The one thing that's keeping me from it is I just... why do I not like the camo carbon, fat carbon train that people seem to really like? Maybe I don't have any and it's just not... I don't know. I'm more of a solid color... yeah, maybe I need to just get one, try it out, and maybe I'll like it more. Not much. Dark mode. It's dark mode. I was close. The dark side. Dark mode. I don't know. Okay, I got... what is this? Oh, Mr. Eddie sent the photos. Let's see if I can make these bigger. So he's got that gold. So he hit the backspacer a little different to give it that gold. Oh, yeah. See, I knew that was there. You just can't quite see it. I don't know if that's coming out for you guys, but there's all these little oily lines on there that just look great. That kind of like grainy, woody kind of... yeah, Anno will scratch. That's the thing, especially when you do a coating or a color to it or whatever. It's definitely going to show up. But I mean, where is... I carry this thing around. Why? And I use this on kind of a regular basis, and it was really light blue. Like if you look up inside this area, inside that little square, you see where the edge is lighter blue. Everything was a little bit lighter blue. And I might be able to see a little scratch. Oh, jeez. What in the heck is wrong with me today? Boom, there it is. But yeah, I anodized this a long time ago, and it's holding up, and I've been using it and touching it, and wow. Why did it get stiff on me, though? Action was never... Feels dry. Needs oil. Needs some oil. All right, back to this. But yeah, I like the way that looks, Mr. Eddie. I dig it. So how is this? You heated this up and then you threw it in the chemical? Is that what this is? Kind of like a lightning anno kind of a thing, or did you just pure by heat? I feel like you dump that into like the ferric chloride or something like that. That's what she said. Why'd it get stiff on me? I did a short with the purple haze. Check it out. Also, everybody, the Warrior, this, what color are we going to do the scale? And then I want to do some type of laser mark, something on the bolster, either like some type of a pattern or something like that. But let me know. That's going to be coming up fairly soon. And this, the Warrior is pretty sweet. I did just pick this one up. This is the normal standard version. It's got a great action, good feel. What is this? Aluminum bolster, I believe, or stainless. And then the G10, and then what is this? A 14C28N blade, or is this a D2? This is D2. But I also have the lefty version of the Warrior with the titanium. And this one's what, 20 CV or S35? S35. But yeah, Warrior is a sweet knife. I dig it. Kenman, I also sent you some pics to your Hotmail. Hotmail? You mean my email? What is that? Outlook? I have an Outlook. Hotmail. I did have a Hotmail account back in the day. Oh, TKE, driving and lurking. What's going on, bud? I know you do that Saturday morning thing. I was State Fair last week, and I'm going to be there this weekend. It's going to be tough for me to catch up on that, but we need to do another live together again sometime soon. What do you say, TKE? Am I cool enough? Yeah, Sabal. Oh, to my Outlook. Okay. I love it, though. You got me wondering. I was like, I wonder, does my Hotmail account still exist? I don't know. I don't know. Does my Facebook, does MySpace, can you still get on your MySpace account? Who had one of those? All right, is it in there or is it in? Why won't it? Everything hates me sometimes, yeah. So, I am going to go live this weekend at the fair. It'll probably be in the evening. But if you are hanging out, kind of watch out for that. It will be on my phone. Christ. Why do you hate me? Go here. Let me find it, and then we'll go to it.
The Night's Edge became a member. The Night's Edge celebrates 3 months of membership. Well, well, well.
Well, well, well. The Knight's Hedge. The Knight's Hedge. I like the way he says it. Yeah, how about that? 3 months, this guy. Impressive. I gotta be coming up. How long have you had memberships now, TK? I should be coming up on 2 months. Almost, I think.
Fookedu Osler became a member. Fookedu Osler celebrates 4 months of membership. 3 months. TKE? I guess that's nice.
That's what Fuchs got to say right there. Fuchs like, yeah, bud. I'm glad I did the Fookedu du Usla. Fookedu da Usla. That's great. 3 months, TKE? Oh, isn't that cute, he says. 4 months for the Fook. No one can beat that guy. If Fook can hold on forever, then no one can ever beat him. Fook's my number one, bud. He's my number one. Can never beat. It's like a world record. Unbeatable. Unbeatable. I appreciate you guys, though. Thank you so much for your continued support. All right. So Titanium Justin brought this up. Why? Oh, it's mad. So this is his Lush. Good Lord. Oh, yeah. Nice looking knife. S90V. Good looking blade. I wish they had a slightly bigger version. But this does look good. Flick out looks nice. It's got that forward choke up. Not bad. Not bad at all. Fook Doozle's the man. Jason, you are not a nobody. You see that little red little knife next to your name right there? You wouldn't even need that, and you're still not a nobody. All you got to do is just hang out. If you're here and hanging out, you are you. Welcome to the party. Sploosh. All right, what is going on here? All right, I need some more recommendations. Who's got a knife company, a newer knife that's coming out that they've been looking at, they're interested in getting, that I should be checking out right now? Well, I swear I had another one. Oh, of course, isn't letting me open up my Outlook on here. I can bring it up on here. Standing by. Sebald. What's... Oh, look at that Midgards. I can't show the photo, but yeah, Sebald, I'm looking at that. That Midgards. Wish you a good stream. Dude, that thing is dope. I can't, it won't. Oh, maybe it will. Look at that. Uh-huh. That's cool. Looks like a sweet one. Weld and carry. What is up? That was another one that I got your stickers. I showed them off a little bit ago. Weld and carry's got that nice looking logo. Appreciate that. Those will all be going out with some giveaways coming up soon. What are you up to tonight? What, Mr. Carey? Hi, my name is Weldon Carey. You can call me Mr. Carey. You know, that's how we do. That's how we do. I would love to get more Midgard's Messer knives. They're expensive, Fook. I mean, that's the thing. If I get one of those, then I'm out for a while. Paul Mills. What's going on, Paul? How are you this evening? Sounds like the rain kind of stopped. I can't see out the window from this angle I'm currently at, but it sounds quiet out there. I need to get some stickers weld. That's another update. I made like probably almost 30 envelopes that have addresses on them, and I bought a bunch of stamps. So I have well over a couple in each. I got a few hundred stickers going out really soon to a bunch of people. If you're on the list, you probably know you're already on the list because you had to give me your address to get on that list. If you still need to get on that list, go ahead and get a hold of me, get your address to me. I am doing the t-shirts as well. The way that's going to work, if anybody who is here is interested in the shirts, is I'm going to do a short, small run order through Sticker Mule, which basically I'm not going to do really any upcharge at all. So depending on how many we get, if you're getting under 20 or so, a dozen or something, they're going to be like up to about 20 bucks a pop, $15 to $20 or whatever. I'll also have to factor in that for shipping, I don't know how much a shirt will really cost, but it might be another $5. So we're probably looking at that $20 to $25 range-ish for a shirt. But I will be going through Sticker Mule, so that's another thing. If you are interested, you want to get a hold of me, I'm also going to order by size. And so for each person, it's going to be an order for that person. I'm not going to order like mediums and larges and extra larges and then get stuck sitting on shirts that are a size that nobody wants. And so it's like, you're going to say, oh, it's Kenman and I want an extra large, or it's whatever and I need a medium, or so you can go on there and they can show you the sizes, but they run pretty average for shirt sizes. I think I did get an extra large, but I generally get large or extra large t-shirts. But that is, I keep saying things are happening soon, just like my CNC machine get putting together. Yeah. Aries is in the house. What's going on, Aries? Stopping by for a minute. If you had a chance, go check out Aries' channel. He is also a knife maker, makes some cool stuff. Been selling quite a few of them as well. It's high demand, and you only can make so many at a time. I would love to get into more of that myself. I'm working on it. This winter, it's going to be the winter of new ideas, new stuff for the channel, new customizations, making some scales, getting the CNC machine going, doing some scans, making some new designs. A lot of fun stuff. It's going to be great. I am very excited. Good times. All right. So, UTE. I might have to order one of those, especially since I haven't gotten too many great ideas from anyone yet. Figured one of you could be like, boom, you need to look at this knife right here. Who's got around that $100 knife that would be cool? Even that $50, $60 one. I think I'm going to buy one of these. This Until the Edge, the intro. It's their intro knife. They only have so many available, but I'm probably going to just go ahead and just get this Denim blue. Oh, that's a different photo. That sucks. They don't have too many pics. Like, I don't even see one of it folded up. But yeah, what are we looking at? Oh, overall length 7.2. It's actually a little bit shorter. But the handle's 4.25. That's kind of where I'm at. If the handle, although then that seems like the handle to blade ratio is a lot. And it doesn't look like the blade's significantly smaller than the handle though. A winter of ice fishing. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm in. Let's go. Asher, oh, that's contact us. Where is the knives? Give me the knives. I would love to get one of these Ashers in the titanium, but it doesn't look like they're available. Sold out. They've got some cool stuff though. The Spyro is neat. I'm not huge on the carbon fiber, but their kind of twill carbon fiber does look cool. I personally would prefer like this. The titanium one. Give me a titanium. I can do some customization or just leave a titanium. Although, as far as anything goes, yeah, there's something about that. The blue. Yeah, this Asher Douglas TI. Oof. That one's dope. I really like that. Gotta go, Kenman. Message me. I'd gladly do another co-live with you. Hell, maybe me, you, and Weldon Carey. Yeah, you know, I'm up for it. I'm always curious though. The more we get, the more, you know, how's the sound gonna go? Pyrite light with the rose gold blade. Let's talk about this for a second here. Pyrite lights. You all know me. You know I am a pyrite lover. Here's my rose gold right here. Love this knife. Works great. Fantastic. Pyrites, pyrites, pyrites. Here's another pyrite. 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 You know what I mean? They're everywhere. They're all over. Look, here's one right here. I even put it on the table to talk about it. The pyrite light. Yeah, TK, we'll talk soon. I'm not going to be able to do it this weekend, but maybe next weekend after that. So the pyrite light is cool, but they have decided that they were going to go ahead and make the blade longer. And so if you look at this, the handle's the same, but the blade is longer on the pyrite light. What does that mean? Well, when you look down here on the pyrite light, look at this. I can catch my hand. That's the meat of my hand right there, in the way of the blade. Boom. I got a cut that's healing up right there. I've cut myself on this knife twice, just closing it. Goes to close it, it catches the meat of my hand. You're like, well, don't be an idiot. Why are you closing it, getting your hand caught in the way? You got to remember, guys, ladies, I am a pyrite lover. I sit here and flick pyrites. I'm constantly doing it. I have never once cut myself with this pyrite. You can't do it. It's not, look, I get my meaty hand around there and it just swings right by. They decided to make the blade eighth of an inch longer, well, that means it gets closer to that tip. And if you're holding it funny, which again, I'm not holding it funny. I'm holding it how I hold all my other knives. I have literally cut myself a couple of times with the Pyrite Light. I do not like the Pyrite Light. Not a fan. I don't think that ratio is correct. And it makes me not want to use it because it just, I have big meaty hands, but I talk about that a lot with crossbar style locks, because with a crossbar lock, you want to pull it down. And when you pull down, you're naturally wanting to get it wedged into your hand so you can kind of push it against your hand. And then if you've got that meat around there, I can get caught on there. And so that's something, I have a lot of knives, and you've seen my videos, I talk about it. It's one of those things where certain knives, if they have that tendency to it because I have a bigger hand, it comes more into play for me. Pyrite Light does not work well. I'm not a fan of that, especially since all the other pyrites I've used are awesome. They're awesome. The Pyrite is damn near a perfect knife. It's great. So they did that. You know what I mean? If anyone needs knife mods done and don't want to wait 5 years for them, hit me up at Mr. Eddie. Mr. Eddie's doing some modding stuff. Definitely hit him up. He does some cool things. So Pyrite Light does have a rose gold blade now, though, says Wheezy. I wonder if they make a light with a different blade shape and then it's not a long, you know what I'm saying? Damn that. And a lefty? What are we to do? Must be a you thing. Again, I have these big old meaty hands that just are big, and when I pick up a knife, it comes into play. I've got this chunk of meat right here. But the reality is I probably have pushing 200 knives, and I'd say more than 90% of them don't tag me on that part of my hand. And again, it's a me thing. It's definitely a me thing. But you have to also understand, some people, they have like really small hands. If they got really small hands, then you give them some big bulky thing that I don't even have any on the table right now. They're not going to be happy with that because it's too big for their hands to work correctly. That's why we got to make a little variety. That's why we need these ultra tiny little chodes, right? That is hilarious. I had the exact same issue. The tip cut the palm of my hand when closing. I'm good now, but I've done it 3 times so far. Exact same scenario. Right, laid off Pete? And again, it comes down to some people, the way they grab it and hold it, and their hand, it fits in their hand. It may never be an issue for them, but with the size of mine, it definitely is. Kenman, me, Weldon, Carey, Titanium, Justin, and Arkansas, EDC, and Iowa. Amateur Hour, live from the garage. Who's down? That could be chaos. I'm in. Got to take advantage of good weather while you can for the fishing, says Iowa, which I can agree with that. Because if you don't, you don't take advantage of the days they go by. It's this year. Man, this summer went so fast. I started League Up and boom, next thing you know, it's August. That's crazy. Kenman, I'm confused. The knife I showed you is 50 euros on a secondhand marketplace. I'm not kidding you. Wait. Okay, wait. So you're saying that Midgard's Messer picture that you sent is for 50 euros on secondhand marketplace. If that's the case, I would be weary and hesitant of payments. I've heard people have bought things from certain Reddit groups and things where they made the purchase and then the person disappeared and they never got the knife. I'm not saying that what you're seeing is a scam, but when you see something like a Messer, that what does that knife sell for? 2, 3, 4? I don't know exactly, but probably several $100s. At 50 euros is what, like $70 US or whatever. That's still cheap. And so anything that's cheap on a secondhand marketplace, I'd be concerned with how the payments go as far as protection. Does that make sense? Now, if it was like, oh, it's a $50 pyrite, they want $40 for it or whatever, you know, that might be something different. But a Midgard's for $50, you know, I definitely would make sure to pay attention to how the whole transaction will go, if that makes sense. You know, maybe I'm totally wrong, but that's what I would guess. This man is 10 years on the marketplace. See, so you've done a little bit of research already, so that's something. Because if you have that much history, then that would mean that if you were doing shady sales, there could be, you know, history of that or whatever. So yeah, like I said, no, my main concern would just be making sure to protect yourself and not get too excited about a good deal. You know, what if that deal is just a way to lure you in to steal a little money from me, you know? Again, could be totally wrong. But that would be where I would start. I would just do as much research as possible before you make it, and then find out how they want the money. If it's marketplace itself is safe. I haven't really bought anything on there, so I don't know as far as how they have when someone tries to do a fraudulent sale. But if they protect their sales and stuff, then, you know, maybe go for it. Anyone on here have a thought? Looks like a cool knife. TKE, that will be fun. Health Partners. Getting phone calls right now? What is that all about? What's that all about? Yeah, so everyone should kind of stay tuned. Maybe we'll be doing a Group Chaos live from the garage, major karate tournament, best of the best. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Well, Sebald, if it's a protected sale and it looks great and it's a knife that you're interested in and it's that price, what is the retail for that particular model? Because, I mean, that'd be the other thing. I mean, buy it and enjoy it for a while, and then if you want to flip it, you should be able to at least sell it for $50. Oh yeah, Justin brought up something too. What was the other one that you brought up? Mosect knives? Alright. What was that other one that you just recently got, Justin? I saw your unboxing or whatever recently. Did you spell that wrong? Molesect. Molesect. My eyes don't work. Molesect.com. All right, here we go. Molesect knives, brought to us by a recommendation from Titanium Justin. So if we're going to look at a bunch of crap, we can all yell at Justin. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Am I kidding? Just kidding, Justin. Okay, coastline, soar, late fall, arch. 4 per page? What? I like the way this looks. Oh my God. Haha! Wrong side. Okay, M756 right in the middle. That is cool. Why won't it let me? Oh, it hates me. It hates me. High grade olive wood. Olive wood is nice. When I've made stuff on the lathe, I bought some wood for doing pens and some bowls and stuff. Olive wood can be expensive. It's got a really cool look to it. I like. All right, where is the information description? 14C, okay, so we got 14C28 and olive wood, liner lock. Anybody have anything from Mole Sect? Mr. Eddie says, chat, help TKE commit should he get his Beowulf back. So, Mole Sect. Ooh. Interesting looking front flipper. I'm not sure. Oh, it does say on the main page 14C. Why doesn't it say this one, the more expensive one? I don't know if I like, oh, that pocket clip's kind of weird. Then I gotta scroll way down here to get what? S35. Fookdoozle said he won a Mole Sect, but it has not arrived yet. Okay, so TKE says yes, send it. I'll give you $20 a week for 8 months. $20 a week for 8 months. Oh, I tell ya, that'd be a painful one to do. I do like the shape of that wooden handle one. This is a little chunk. You can swap the clip to the other side. I kind of like the way this looks. It's going to be short, 7.5. It's a little longer than I thought it was. 7.5 inch and D2. What is that late fall coated in? Why is it the way it is? Golden leaf shape. What do they coat that with? K110? Yikes. 14C, 5960, 120 grams, 4 ounces. Gift. Gift. It's PVD coating. It's very gold. Aluminum handle. Physical vapor deposition. Depot. All right. It's an interesting design. So they have 8 EDC knives. What's that extra one? Oh, new arrivals is total of 10. I'm not sure I really dig some of the designs. They're kind of strange. Can't get to the fuller front flip only. And this is a flipper tab only. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Wow. Wheezy's taking off. Later, Wheeze. Thanks for hanging out. New custom stuff coming soon. Wheezy always has got his 2 cents worth. Got some good ideas and good info whenever I jump on a video asking about advice and thoughts on things I want to do. I appreciate that. I'm a big believer in like brainstorming and like thinking up a bunch of ideas. Sometimes you got to write down several good ideas to come up with the best one, or sometimes you got to write down stupid ideas, and then that stupid idea helps you come up with a awesome idea. You know what I mean? Justin, what was the other company that you got? I asked before. Maybe you did type it, maybe you didn't. Deer season starts October 1st. I do want some deer meat. Iowa, if you get a deer, hook it up. I'll trade. Customs for some venison. Pond's got to run. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Monster. That's okay. I think I looked that up already. Pheromones. Didn't you just unboxed one too, Justin, didn't you? Doggos need me more than the phone does, says the Pawns. Yeah, got a dog like that you got to feed every day. Oh, God. Yeah, you got to take care of them puppers. Urban Grip. Oh, yeah, who was looking at this? I feel like was on Tri-States or something, was looking at this one here. The Aurora Rays. Wow, these are spendy. Where's the budget line? They're all like $300, $250 to $300. That's everything? All. You got an Aurora Rays? M390 blue titanium. Kind of a big lanyard. 8.19, got a little harpoony kind of a little spot on the blade too. That is, I didn't notice that before. That's pretty sweet. Nah, you can't flick it out though. Why wouldn't they put a little groove or something right there? Look at how much space is on that finger access right there. You should go in there. That Glideman does look cool as well. That thing is a chunk. Yeah, I dig that one quite a bit. It's only 7.1. See, it could be bigger. Although it does have that forward choke up spot. Like I said, I've been kind of starting to fall for that choke up spot. A lot of knives I've been seeing, you know, they're smaller, but you can get that little choke up, and then that makes that blade just awesome. Or like on the Rosecraft, that little choke up spot right there. Ooh, just feels good. This one, boom, right there. I love it. Glideman. Yeah, that thing is choice. $228 though. I could put that on my list of potentials. I'm looking for around a $200 knife right now. People are gonna get mad at me, I guess, if I don't get that. Pick up a Spyderco though. Everyone seems to want me to grab a Spyderco. Got a $10 off code, 10% off code. That'd save you $28 or 23 or whatever, or more depending on which one you got, I guess. If you want a cute little OTF, Blade HQ has the Poker USB on sale recently. Man, I used to buy a lot of stuff from Blade HQ. I got their, I don't know, their Ultimate Platinum whatever status, which shows how many thousands I spent last year, which is a lot. And I haven't been buying things from Blade HQ lately. I don't know, I got my affiliate links. I usually will go through my affiliate link. I'll get a little discount from them for that. And I just haven't really been going through Blade HQ as much. So what is it? The Poker? It's not coming up. Iowa, did you spell it wrong? It's called the USB? Why isn't it coming up? Oh, now it... See, that's so... weird. I'm not even on the right tab. My bad. Boker Plus USB OTF. 2-inch. It's cute. How's the action on it? I'm not a big OTF guy. But wait a minute. So why does it say 76 and down here it says 39? That's the same one. Wait, no, 39. That was weird. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was saying it was out of stock and 76, and now it was 89 and 39. How about that? $40? It's a cute little thing. So, Iowa, how's it? What did you say? I did an unboxing of it recently. It's tiny. Grizzle Bear Leather Crafting back home, what I missed. You missed all of it, man. You're going to have to go back and re-watch the whole thing, bro. I think we've been talking about knives. Atlantic Knife always had a nice deal of the day. I can look that up next. Laid Off Pete and Null Voodoo. Yeah, Grizzle Bear, we're just trying to find knives that I can buy. I want to buy some more. I've just been looking for some interesting recommendations, I guess. And the button's on that one side. I'm a lefty. Yeah, I might pick one of those up. I was looking at burnt orange versus orange. The orange is discontinued. The burnt orange was not. Okay, that it was strange. I didn't catch that. I just saw the orange. Okay, what were we looking up? No voodoo. No knives. Oops, I can't type today. Voodoo zirconium kits. Oh, well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, these are pretty rad. I don't have $360 burning a hole on me right now, though. But, oh, look at that. Is pretty dope. Pretty dope. Yes. I like that. Ron, you got great taste. The Dobbins knows what's up. But I'm poor. Yeah, Iowa, there's no clip, so it's ambidextrous, but that button switch is only on one side. And so, like, when you hold it in your left hand, it's like you're pushing on the button, like, oh, maybe if I put my hand in here. You know, so if you're holding it and the button is here, as a righty, you would go like this, and then the blade's shaping that way, like that, boom. As a lefty, you boom, and now, see? I mean, yeah, it's like this for cutting, but you can see as the righty, the button won't be on that side; it'll be on this side. You know what I mean? So it's ambidextrous enough, but it is different. I ain't worried about it. I'll probably pick one up at that price. Atlantic knife, but that's just going to be a deal, right? Yeah. And then, come on. Don't you have like a deal of the day? How do you look that up? It's this, oh, okay, closeouts and more maybe. But then a deal of the day might not be under closeouts. It's probably Young Ma, the Utikik EFD is interesting. The Young Ma does make some cool stuff. I'm guessing that's a couple $100. The blade would be backwards, says Iowa. Yeah, but it's like it is, but it's not, kind of. It's a weird kind of a thing because you're still holding it the right, I don't know, it works. Website design is horrid. Right under the big fat banner. So if we go back home. There. Deals of the day. A new deal every day. Okay, so like they only have one knife deal of the day. But that's something cool to go check out. What's the knife of the day? 129, Best Tech Webra. Get this deal. $300. Titanium M390. Damn. Iowa says, what kind of price range you looking to buy? Well, I'm not looking to buy one knife. I'm looking to buy knives. So $50 to $100 range for a few knives, $100 to $150 maybe for a couple. I could probably get one around $2-ish. But definitely looking to pick up several for multiple, rather than me just buying like one $300 knife and then kind of being stuck on that for a little while. It's like I try to buy a couple budget knives here and there, maybe a little bit more expensive one here and there. Kind of mix it up. I'm really looking for that several for that $50 to $100 kind of a range, and definitely a couple that 100 to 150, somewhere around there. But I'll buy a $20 knife, and I might buy a couple $100 I'm looking at soon. Like I said, I'm in the market for one that's around that $200 range, and I still went and bought this Devo. I got a good deal on this. I think it was like 170 or 180, but then I had a code and whatever, and so I ended up getting it for like 145 or something like that. But it's all titanium hardware. This knife feels great. Glad I picked it up. That was a weird swing. Boom. That swung. Got a weak wrist, I guess, right now. But yeah, you see the knives that I get. I get knives that are pretty cheap. This one was less than 40. I get all through the range, but that $50 to $100 sweet spot, I like living in there a little bit because there's always, I can keep doing it. If I keep buying $200 ones, I'll have to slow down for a while. But if I kind of stay in that $50, $100 range, I can definitely keep buying more knives. I'm also looking for stuff that's good for customization. Whether it's something that I can do like a laser mark or anodizing or dyeing. I really like doing stuff like that. Like I said, I'm going to start making scales soon, and then that's going to open up a whole nother realm. I haven't gotten this Katuo out yet today. This is a great knife. I know Justin likes this one. Oop, there, I caught the button on my hand. I love the dual style of the lock for sure. Kaiser Clairvoyant with their exclusive flag scale marked down to 75. I do like the Clairvoyant. It's a pretty good looking shape. Alright, when you find what you want, always check Chicago Knife Works. They got great prices. Says knives are alive for sure. I definitely have a bunch of them up saved, and I kind of pull up in different places, and then I'll do the reverse search where then you back out and then do another Google search and kind of see where it pops up and check out some other places. You never know when you might be able to find a good deal. White Mountain Knives does always have some nice stuff though, and they got their exclusives, which is pretty cool. Gotta go. Hope everyone in the chat has a good day. Talk to you all next time. Later everyone. Later Ron. Appreciate the input. But yes, what is up? What is coming up? Where are we at? What's coming down the barrel? I don't have a whole lot. Like I said, August came up hot. August came up hot and quick. And it happened so fast. Like I said, I don't even have a video done for tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'm going to have to film for the weekend because I'm going to be at the fair. So I'm not really going to be able to film on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Which means I have to make those videos tomorrow. I don't even have enough stuff to make videos. I'm going to finish that. Will be one. This unboxing will be one. I could do a new die. That'd be one. Oh, I can maybe do that laser mark tomorrow at work and finish that up. Yeah, it's going to be gnarly. The next tomorrow is going to be, I don't know. I got to figure that out. But yeah, once I get into next week though, that's when I can really kind of just start to relax. The league that I help out on Mondays just finished up. So I won't have that responsibility anymore, which leaves Mondays more open for things. We don't have all the weekend stuff coming up anymore. It all finishes out in August, and over this weekend the fair will be done. So I will really start to settle into a groove of fall, which means less responsibilities of things that I need to do and be at, and more time for me to say, oh, I guess on Monday now I can get the CNC up and running and get going on that and finish my research on my scanner that I'm gonna get. So yeah, it's good. I'm excited because future's bright. I have some money to buy some things, but I need more help on figuring out what it is I want to get, where I want to go with the channel. I definitely want to start getting more customization stuff going. I can't do unboxings every single day. You run out of knives to pick up, and I don't want to buy knives just to buy knives for unboxings. I mean, if no one's interested in it. The only reason I'm always picking up things and I find cheaper ones, more expensive ones or whatever, but there's always something that intrigues me that I want it and I want to check it out or I want to talk about it or review it or whatever, or compare it. I'm always interested in expanding my knowledge on knives, actuations, how they work, what's good, what's bad. Mr. Eddie, later guys, time to shower. All right, live cam from the Mr. Eddie shower. Let me boot that up. Hold on, let me find it. I already took my shower today. Now I have to take a second one. Get them feet ready. Where was that weird foot pic that I saw? It was like the foot that turned into a hand one of you guys posted up. Oh, those Discords get pretty fun. Pocket Razors, howdy everybody. What is going on with you? 825. Decent entry. Decent. So, that you're here late, what is it that you would recommend me to pick up? I'm looking for some new knives. Give me the goods. You thought I was ending the stream? Did I sound like I was wrapping it up? Maybe. I'm ending the stream. Just not quite yet. Honestly, you might laugh, but I picked up the Olatan's G047 front flipper. G-ball video. It's one hell of a smooth flipper. I dig the jade and stonewash, thin, light, and snappy. I'm gonna have to look that up. I've been ordering a lot of Kubi knives from White Mountain recently because they've been on sale with the Kubi code. Kubi's got a lot of great stuff. I like Kubi. I need to get some more of them. And they have a few where they started upgrading their, because I have a couple that are in like D2 where they've upgraded to higher quality steels that I want to pick up. We love to see your in-depth reviews, Kenman. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay, where is it? I gotta look that up. Olatan's. Man, my stomach just grumbled. I'm getting hungry. Front flipper. Boom. Okay, so Laid Off Pete thinks we're gonna laugh because he ordered this because he saw it on the G-ball video and it's got a snappy flipper. $38. Why wouldn't you? Front flipper only. Wow, that profile right there, minus the front flipper. Doesn't it really have this kind of the same profile to this Migron? right? You see what I'm saying? It's got that front flipper on there. Obviously, that's different, but kind of a similar look. Man, these pics are way zoomed in. Well, I mean, 14C28N and G10, and it's $38. Huh. I don't know. I'm not laughing at you laid off, Pete. Doesn't sound so bad. I'd consider it. I'm always looking for those budget knives and new companies. I don't have anything from that company, so that would check off a couple. Fookdoozle says he has 2 different Olatans and he really likes both. Pocket razors, here we go. Grab up one of the new Finch 1929s dropping tomorrow. TPK will have the abalone and bone stag available. Ooh. Fook, what's the other Olatans that you have? People crap on Olatans. I haven't even heard of them. Why haven't I even heard of them? Because people crap on them? Because I'm on a different planet? Damn it. Keeps popping me. The Finch 1929. Look at that thing. Abalone and bone stag. Wow. Yep, there they are. Friday, August 30th at 11 a.m. Central. Boom, boom. So flipper tab only. 6-inch overall. Titanium integrated liner bolster. Designed in Stillwell, Kansas. The Nightcrawler. These are pretty cool. Another one I'm interested in. It's just turning out to be a very productive day. A lot of you guys have been popping me some ideas that that are new to me. I feel like I do a lot of knife research, but there's a lot of companies out there that I'm just not aware of, I guess. I don't know what rock I've been hiding under. Olatan's G40 and G48 is what he's got. And his wife has a purple G40. First knife I could get her to regularly carry. If you like gravity knives, you just ordered the XO. Yeah, the new variation of the XO with the aluminum, right? That doesn't have all the blade shapes on it, right? Buy a karambit. I haven't bought a karambit in a while, Knives or Life. I actually have a couple karambits. I never actually made that video, did I? Wow. I got a couple fixed karambits, man, 9 months ago, and I was spinning one and cut my thumb pretty good and put them away. I never made that video. I need to... That's funny. Okay, I gotta make a note. You get kind of nervous, you cut yourself on something, and then it bit me, and I forgot all about that. Man, that has been a long time. That's funny. What's up, Lobster Man? Reminds me of the mangrove with the handle. The mangrove handle's interesting. QSP Ripley. I have Iowa. You've got that one. The Ripley. Like aliens much, do ya? It is a good looking knife. Definitely a good looking knife. This Finch... $19.29. Okay, so... Boom. G40, that's the one you had, the 40 and the 48s. These aren't terrible looking. Oh, the 48's that mini. 1.93 inches. Just a tiny little one. That's actually, I kind of like the way that looks. Huh. The G32. Camping folding knife. Button lock. 14C. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. I got little wings. Little wings happening there. Yep. Hey Kenman, look at the Cold Steel Full Metal Atlas when you have a chance. QSP Penguins are great, laid off Pete. QSP Penguin is a really good one. I would recommend that over the Parrot. Parrot is nice as well, but the Penguin is a win. I have a large alien tattoo on my leg. Yeah, I know, Iowa. I know. You like the... I will always still... Aliens is still my favorite entry. Game over, man. And Vasquez was just a badass. Okay. I'm really confused when it comes to prices sometimes. Wish QSP was priced a bit cheaper. They want $80 for their newer stuff. But a lot of it's what, 14C? If it's still $80, yeah. Yeah, a lot of it might be better suited at that $60 range. All right, Cold Steel. Full metal. I think I know this. Man, I am getting hungry. Usually I don't start getting the hanger pains until right towards, I guess it is 8. We're getting close to the end here, but man, my stomach all of a sudden was like, dude, what are you gonna eat, bro? What are you gonna eat? What are you gonna eat? What am I gonna eat? I don't even know. Kershaw NORAD is a discontinued model. It's around 50 right now. I picked it up recently. Like it. QSP in titanium for €30 sounds like a great price. Oh, it's slightly damaged. Yeah. Sometimes. I don't know. I like some of that damage. I bought like the buck that's got that extra kind of bead in. Oh, I don't even have it on my... I keep forgetting sometimes. But yeah, this buck is beat up. I'm going to work on it a little bit. But sometimes that patina and that stuff just looks cool. It's worth it. If you save a couple bucks, if you don't mind it, it's going to be a user or whatever. Kershaw NORAD. Oh wait, but we were also looking at this. Open. Full Metal Atlas. Why is it $230? What's going on back here? Oh, it's is it a triad lock or what the hell is going on? Oh, is this Really? Full Metal Atlas suits all the needs of modern day adventures. Da, 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 da. S35 Atlas lock mechanism. So it's kind of like a shark lock or a super lock. Right? What did he just do? Sorry. 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 Did you just slam it? Leave it to cold steel. Boom. I'm just going to slam it through this metal. Cold steel, I tell you what, they do some crazy...
Stacy Bolstead Blades became a member. Stacy
Alright.
Bolstead Blades celebrates 2 months of membership. _squirrel : 2 months already ! !! Get :
Did I miss that?
happy
I'm
cat.
sitting here all distracted. Stacy, 2 months already. _: happy cat. I'm glad I listened to some of those. Otherwise, thank you very much, Stacy. 2 months. Dingity ding. Kazoo. Tinkly bells. Dun da da da. Charge. Okay. Who, much appreciated, Stacy. Who knows about this Full Metal Atlas, though, huh? This is, something? Was anybody talking about it up here? Iowa AK's home. Gotta jump off. Catch you later. Thanks for hanging out, Iowa. Unless I missed him already. Atlas lock is like the Shark or Super lock. Cold steel Scorpion lock. Sounds dirty. You know, this Full Metal Atlas, I'm intrigued by the lock, but the knife, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't... It doesn't scream out, you know what I mean? It just looks so basic. Yeah. Ooh, it actually might look cooler in the satin. Show me. Maybe not. Why aren't these pictures coming up? Internet's being slow on me. Yeah, maybe I do like the black better. That satin's kind of like too... Can it be too satin? Slightly over satiny? I don't know. The Voyager. Why wouldn't you just get... What do they got? What's on sale? The Nodachi Warrior series? Oh, you know I want that. Do I need another katana? Double-edged katana? What the hell is this thing?
Paul Mills became a member. Paul Mills celebrates 1 month of membership. 1 month for me. Lol.
1 month for the Paul. Thank you, Paul. Much appreciated. It's time to... What are we doing here? Did I pause myself? Oh, I did. Ha! When I put the headphone in, I hit pause, and so I'm sitting here listening to wait for the sound, which I don't need to, but I just do. There it is. Pole Mills celebrates 1 month for me. Lol. Pole Mills. Pole Mills. Much appreciated, Paul. How's that knife that you got treating you? You been using it much? Why must you hate me? Okay. I just like that Cold Steel has a knife that companies against more standard knives instead of their normal overbuilt giants. Competes. Yeah, well, Cold Steel, they do the crazy tests. They beat up their knives. They do the nutty strength tests. They make some fun stuff like this Cicada, which is ridiculous. Anybody got one of these? A blade worn exclusively for civilian self-defense. Do you imagine getting get stuck with this thing? Blade 14.5 inches. Ha ha ha! Yes! It's like 6 inches wide. That's great. That is great. The Formax Scout. I haven't looked at Cold Steel, like, I don't even know. I bought that one not too long ago. That's actually a pretty decent little worker knife. It's like a utility knife. The Spontoon Hawk. Everybody needs a Spontoon Hawk in their life, right? For $51, do I need to get one of these, do an unboxing, throw it into walls, something like that? What's their new products? Paul says, yeah, it's great. Really enjoying the ED size fixed blades. Yeah, I need to. I want more. My most recent one was the Quaken. Kubi Quaken. I really like this one. Feels good. It's got a nice size in the hand. Knives or Lives got to take off later. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. I need to buy some memberships. If you're still here, hang out for a second. Let me buy a couple memberships really quick. Maybe you'll win one. Generally, when I tell someone to stick around because I'm going to get some memberships, they win. How many people are even in here? Not too many. I should have done it earlier. Squirrel. Lots of squirrels. I'm excited to settle into the fall. Squirrels drop a little bit less. I'll be able to focus a little bit more on the channel and do some stuff. I'm definitely, I've got some ideas and thoughts for the future, and I'm excited for it. And I just know summer is very busy. You know, also it's nice out. You want to get out. You want to go be with your friends, do some fun things. And now I'm getting caught up. I'm gonna have some more free time, like I said, soon. So I'm gonna have a lot of cool. Tell you what, I'm excited. Laid Off Pete, did you take a peek at the UTech EDF and Trinity? I have not. We'll look at that in a moment. I am having a hard time here. It's taking forever to open. Close that. Alright. Show supports. Membership gifting. You've already gifted all of your free memberships. I know. I know. These are going to cost me, which is fine. I try to buy memberships every every stream. I do get like 10 free every month. I already used all of those, but I will buy some. These are going to be... They only let me buy the $5 ones, though. I'm not really sure why that is, but whatever. If I was buying the cheaper ones, I could buy 10 of them or whatever, but I'm not complaining. There they go. Enjoy. So who do we get? Who's new? Laid off Pete, Marcos, Medina, Thomas, McDonald, Fop Doodle 777, Mike, Kelly. There you go. New members. You can go ahead and blast some of those emojis that you got now available to use in the chat. And we get to see all the lurkers this way, says Stacy. Yep. I get it though. There's a lot of times, well, like when I'm at work, I will lurk a lot. And there's times where I'm on some lives and stuff, and I don't get to comment or read the chat as much. I only get to really listen. So I get it. There will be times where you're able to be here, but you just gotta lurk. Cool by me. Laid Off Pete says, I will enjoy. This has been a great convo. Getting your opinion on knives and chatting with someone who is like-minded. For sure, bud. Anytime. Every week. I'm posting a full-length video every day. Welcome to comment on those. I always try to reply to all the comments. And I'm always interested. One of the main reasons I do this is for the community. I like bouncing ideas off of people. And just like today, I've got 5 or 6 new pages up of knives that I'm interested in. I'm going to research more this weekend. There's Stacy hitting them all. Bada bada bow. It's just fun. Like I said, I'm an artist who loves to get into projects and do things. I fell into this by making some projects and then filming it because someone's like, oh, make a video and post it. And then I did that, and I ended up getting a lot of interactions with people and really starting to dig the community. And here we are. I got 5,000 subscribers, been going for a year and having a blast doing it. Doing these live streams are really fun. I will be on a nice regular Thursday basis, maybe start doing a few more of them. We were talking about doing some collaboration lives, or I want to maybe do another one where it's like we do a Q&A or something on other days or something. I don't know. I have a lot of ideas, a lot of plans, a lot of things I'm going to be doing on the channel. It'll be fun that I'm excited to get started on and bring you all along with me. When watching your vids on YouTube, but when you went live, it was game on for reals. For reals. Dan, I was just in the Kaiser stream. The guy is dripping in sweat. Oh, there's a live Kaiser stream right now? I'm missing out on that. What is it on the... How come I don't even know? What am I... Huh? I'm not even in the know for the Kaiser live streams. Was it on YouTube or was it on Instagram? Oh my god, my computer is freezing. Yeah, whatever. It does not want to open up. Why is he sweating? It's YouTube. What is their page? Kaiser what? And how come I haven't been watching any Kaiser videos? Dude, I'm like... I don't know. It's on right now on YouTube. What's the channel name, Stacy? Kaiser what? Why am I not on this channel? Waiting 15 seconds for the chat to hear me. Kaiser underscore EDC. Thank you, I'm me. I appreciate that. How come? Wow. Interesting. I'm surprised I'm not even aware. I apologize, everybody. I'm sitting here just like waiting for my refresh over here, and it's not refreshing. 149. Yeah, I can stalk that channel and see the people that aren't watching my channel because they're over there. Yeah, he does look like he's sweating. I met that guy. What's Jeremy? At Blade Show Texas last year. I plan to go to Blade Show Texas this year. I would like to get out to see Meredith in Utah. I don't know if it's going to happen. It's just such a far drive. I'd have to fly out. Meredith basically said I could stay at her place, but I don't know. Money-wise, it just sucks that they're so far away, you know? Because, like, man, when I went to Texas, I spent probably about $2,000 to get there and back, you know, and then that took away the $2,000. I could have spent that if I lived in Texas and I just drove over there quick, I could have spent that $2,000 on knives, which would be dope. But to spend that much on the hotel and the gas and all the stuff to get down there, I'm not a rich person. And I don't, I try to live so I don't work so hard that I don't have the time to do stuff and be out and have fun and buy things. So I don't have a ton of money that I can just dump to go to Texas or to every single Blade show. I wish I could. If I could find a way to get sponsored by one of these companies, get them to fly me out there. Now that'd be something. Then I'd go. But it's tough to do that. To so many trips a year I can go on, and I have a few that I go on with friends and stuff, and I know I'll be able to get to Texas in the spring. But if I can try to do more, I will. If I can get out to Utah, I will do my best to do so, because it's just a great time. And then the community, you're live, you get to interact with people, meet some more people. I'm excited to do it. Hell, I'm in Kentucky, and it's still 12 hours to drive to Texas Blade Show, right? Stacy, yeah. I drove straight home from Texas. It took me just under 14 hours. It was like 13 and some change. I spent 2 days driving out, but I ended up trying to knock it all out in one, and I did. And I left at like 8 in the morning and got home at like 10 p.m., basically. Blasted through it, just made stops for gas. I was alone. Gas, bathroom, food, and crushed it. I like road tripping. You can I like listen to like audiobooks. So you get like an audiobook, or you get a good podcast or something, put that in and just zone out, put the miles on. I'd be in. Maybe I should get a few people that are in the area. We could do a road trip. I could pick someone up on the way. Like if I'm on my way to here and I live here and you live here and we're going down here, I could scoop, swoop, and then we could do it. We should talk about that. Anyone who's interested. I'd be down. I want to drive down to Iowa sometime, meet up with Iowa and Titanium Justin. But anyone who's not far from Minnesota, if you want to meet up. I know in September there's going to be a show, a Blade show. It's in the back of Blade magazine. I think it's September like 29th and 30th. I'm going to be there for that because it's in Minneapolis. So if anyone's going to be coming, can meet up with me. If anyone's ever in the Minnesota area, let me know. I'm down to meet up. It would be cool. All right, it's 9 o'clock. I got to tune off, zone off, sign off. Bid adieu. Thank you all for hanging out. Much appreciated. Tons of stuff coming really soon. I'm going to go live over the weekend at the fair, Saturday or Sunday or Monday or all three. I don't know. So it's going to be on my phone, vertical live. So stay tuned for that. Pop up, hit the buttons for alerts and things, and then it'll alert you if I do, or if you go online, it'll tell you. I appreciate you all for being here.